Welcome to Bear Insomnia. Make sure you like the video, make sure you share the video, and please leave a comment below. Also, if you want a spiritual outline where I take you on your journey from A to Z, or you want a spiritual consultation one-on-one, or if you want to have a decoding of any kind, from a dream decoding to a decoding of anything that's going on in your life, you make sure that you email me bearinsomnia@gmail.com. And make sure you follow me on Instagram at HDDNWRK, which means hidden work. Everything is in the description. So today I'll be talking about out with the old, in with the new. What is with the energy? Some of you may think that things right now are all over the place. It's mayhem, it's crazy. Well, guess what? With growth comes pain, comes chaos. There's a lot of changes that are happening right now. Changes that people in mass may not really like, and that's fine, but they'll have to adjust because, once again, nothing is here for the long haul. Everything has a timestamp and it ends. You understand? Nothing is forever. This is material. In the material plane, material does not last forever because material does not exist. What does exist is your soul. Even your body has an expiration date. We will not be here for good. You understand? One thing's for certain is that we're all going to die and we're all going to graduate out of here. And there's nothing wrong with death because death is graduation. You understand? It's evolving. You're evolving. And there's nothing wrong with evolving, because I don't know who the hell wants to stay in this bullshit here. You're only living as your lowest self right now. You are a spirit having a human experience, right? So right now, in the atmosphere, from what I'm getting, is that there's a lot of hectic energy out here. People are just, mad, or they're sad because something is coming to an end. The eviction rate is going up now, and a lot of people are going to get evicted and all this other shit. Well, things get, supposedly or seem to look worse before they get better, right? All of these apps, Facebook, Google, etc., are going to be over with. It's going to be done. It's reached its end point. A lot of the CEOs that are, of these companies, they're about to be incarcerated for, a lot of illegal activity, including spying, human rights violations, crimes against humanity, being a part of sex trafficking, allowing sex trafficking knowingly, etc. You understand? So there's a big cleanse going on right now. Things are being cleaned out, right? So in order for things to get better, all of the old shit has to go. And what do I say in some of my previous videos? You have to let go in order for new shit to manifest. You don't want to get trapped into the survival mindset. You don't want to get caught up being desperate and chasing your abundance instead of letting your abundance come to you and be the abundance magnet. You understand? So that's really what you want to do. You don't want to turn into a worrisome human motherfucker. You want to be the chaos being. You want to recognize that you are the all and you have true knowledge yourself, and you recognize that you are the universal master, and everything comes to you willingly instead of you trying to chase it. It comes to you because you are, once again, the magnet, and you attract everything, right? That's what you want to do. You don't want to be like people out here that are out here desperate, willing to do anything for a dollar, begging for money, except you don't have to do that shit. You understand? If help comes your way, please take it, because it's being sent to you for a reason. If anything that is coming to you that is of beneficial value, take it. You are not too good to receive any type of help. But just remember that you manifested that help that came to you, regardless of the fact. You understand? But like I said, the energy collectively right now is pretty tense. You understand? I'm feeling all of, people's stresses and whatnot. They're worried about what's next, what's going to happen. They're kind of scared, and worried as hell. A worrisome mindset is a blockage that you really want to get rid of. You don't have to worry about anything. Nothing is going to stop you unless you want it to. So ultimately, you are the one holding your own shit back. You understand? You're holding back anything that's for you right now that you want. And that's because of the mind control from the elite, that's being put out here. They do understand what's for your better good and what's not. They got their own little tarot cards and shit for the demiurge and shit, just like everyone else has cards for whatever purpose they have them for. You understand? For their ancestors or whatever, spirit guides, whatever. They have the same shit just on a lower level for lower entities. You understand? So whatever they do is done on purpose for them to feed off of, which would include, your downfall as an original chaos being. Do you understand what I'm saying? So anything that can keep you off of your path is something that's what they're here to do. Honestly, they're here to keep you off your path and create stops and traps to try to keep you from progressing and evolving and moving forward in your consciousness. You understand? So keep all that in mind. It is not the end. There is no end. You're only forever evolving. So take this change as something great because it was needed and it's necessary. Because if it wasn't necessary, it wouldn't be happening in the first place. There's a purpose for everything that happens here, period. No matter how fucked up it may seem to be, that's just what the fuck it is. Do you understand? So, yeah. I mean, you can't be worried out here. Out with the old and in with the new. Old energy, you can't hold on to old energy. You understand? You got to get with the new shit. You got to renew shit. You have to evolve. You got to change shit around. You can't remain stagnant because holding on to old energy is stagnant. Why stay in stagnant energy when you can evolve and become greater? You understand? You're trying to move forward. You ain't trying to do the same shit you've been doing. I say it time and time again in some of my past videos, This is not the end. And if you want to manifest better, you got to get rid of the old shit. And you have to have that power of letting go. You have to discipline yourself into letting go because everything is not here for the long haul. You understand? Everything is not here for the long haul. And you have to understand that. There's nothing wrong with letting shit go, letting people go, letting material go. You can't be a hoarder. You understand? You don't want to turn into an energy hoarder. Hoarding old shit. Get rid of that shit. Ain't nothing good about holding a bunch of shit together. You gotta let go and give yourself some space to breathe. How you going to take in your abundance? Taking what's for your greatest good. If you have all this shit in the way, you gotta let it go. You understand? For the better to manifest, you must let the shit go. There's too much shit in the way. Get that shit out of there. Make room for better. You understand? Make room for better. Don't have the old energy cluttering up all of the spaces where all of your good shit can be. All of your new shit can be. You understand? Because ain't nothing stopping you in this shit besides you. So get out of the programming of holding that old shit. You understand? Don't worry about what's going to happen with Facebook. Don't worry about what's going to happen with your phone. Because Apple and Android are about to be going soon too. Because their developers, their CEOs are, also going to be incarcerated soon as well. You understand? They all work hand in hand, and they've done a lot of legal activity and crimes against humanity, against very innocent energy. So now they're paying for it. Again, this is the age of justice, and I said it in a past video about this is the realm of justice right now. So justice is being served all around the board. So as justice is being served all around the board, a lot of things are coming to a close, right? Coming to a close, and since it's coming to a close, you got to get some new clothes. Understand? Because clothes is layers. Double meaning. Clothes and clothes. Double meaning. Yeah, it's coming to a close, but that was also old clothes that need to be let go of. Do you understand what I'm telling you? You understand? That's just a simple decode for y'all. It makes sense though. You understand? That's how you break shit down. You have to know the meanings. There's layers. You got to break down the layers. But you have to shed your layers of humanity and let shit go. You understand? It's hidden meanings, man. That's what the occult is. The occult is the hidden. You understand? So to break shit down is just occult in nature. To understand the true meaning. You understand? So, but this old shit, you just gotta let it go. Let it be what it is. You understand? Leave it where it's at and bring in new energy. You have to discipline yourself into letting go. Stop the worry. Growing can be a pain, but there's no greater pain than staying in the same energy for good. So there's no need for that. Why hold yourself back from growing? How you gonna get to know you if you only stay in one realm? You have to go into greater realms. You have to go into new energy. You have to. That's just a part of growing. That's just a part of you going and rising into the consciousness. You can't rise into the consciousness if no changes are being made. So you have to make the change, right? You got to make the change to move forward, period. You understand? You got to change clothes. Make the change. Change your clothes. Change your layers. Change your layers. You cannot remain in the same layer forever. You have to move forward, no matter how painful it seems to be. Get rid of attachment as well. Don't attach yourself to material shit, ever. That shit could be here today, gone tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? To bring in better, you have to want better. And to want better, you have to learn and be able to let go of the old shit, of the old energy. That energy is not necessary for you forever. Once again, material does not exist. It has an expiration date. Your body has an expiration date. This is only a vehicle that you're in for this lifetime. And then you go into a whole new shell. But really, you won't be going into any shell because you'll be a metaphysical being. So you'll come out of your shell altogether when this shit is all said and done. Because moving to a new shell would be reincarnation, and that's not what you want at all. You understand? Now, maybe are there some people that might be reincarnating? Yeah, if it's for them to do it, they will. You know, if they don't figure this shit out and figure out what their purpose here was, and they can't let go of what was down here, then they will reincarnate. You understand? But most people aren't reincarnating, and that's a good thing. You understand? You know, unless that person is of this matrix. You understand? And they do not have a soul, and they haven't earned a soul. Do you understand? So, if you are of the original bloodline, if you are from Sirius, if you are from the chaos realm, then you have the opportunity to get the fuck out of here altogether when you come into a higher consciousness and a deeper understanding of who you are. You understand? Understanding the flaw that is you and coming to terms with it and everything that's happened with you and your experiences in this lifetime, whether good or bad. You understand? But it's never good to stay in old energy. You have to progress and move forward. That is a part of your path. Do you understand? So it's really nothing to worry about. But I do get that whole sense of, you know, stress and stress and desperation, you know, from the collective right now. You understand? Because there's a lot of that going on. And yeah, I mean, I understand what you're going through. I understand. I've been there myself, you know, in a desperate situations and shit like that. But as you grow into this consciousness, you learn to become stronger. You learn how to rise up when your back is against the wall. You understand? So keep all of that in mind. You know, this shit, this shit is not gonna be the end of you. You know what I mean? And when it comes time for this shit to end, it's gonna be the best time for you. You know, and if you've progressed and if you've let this shit go, because you do not want to leave this realm in a state of sadness, in a state of desperation, because you're gonna end up in a realm where that shit exists, and then you'll just end up right back here again when it is time for you to reincarnate again. So you want to leave here on a high note, with your mind in a high place, and that's when you will get to your heaven, because the heaven is within. Everything is within. You know, when you die, you're gonna go within, because within is what's real. Outside is just the projection of what's within. You understand? So keep all that in mind. You know, this it never calls for desperate measures. You understand? Desperation is only a mindset. So change your mind. That's the key. Change your mind, because the mind is all, and the universe is mental. So change it. This has been Insomnia. Make sure you subscribe right now. Like the video, share the video. Feel free to leave a comment below. And as you know, you can email me, beerinsomnia@gmail.com, if you want to have a spiritual outline done or spiritual consultation, or if you want to get a decoding, like a dream decoding or decoding of anything in your life. You already know where to hit me. And of course, follow me on Instagram at HDDNWRK. Everything is in the description. This is Beer Insomnia. I hope you guys have a lovely Saturday. Peace.